Hello everyone, I'm back here at Sheffield United interviewing some more players. So I'm here with the first player of today's lot of interviews. Before we start, for those that are watching this, can you give us a quick introduction to who you are and what position you play here at Sheffield United?
Yeah, I'm Dan Bradshaw and I'm a striker.
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, you've been here for a while playing here at Sheffield United FC. What has been your highlight from Sheffield? I bet there's been loads, but is there just one in particular that you can really remember?
Yeah, there's been quite a few, but I think the FA Cup run was the one that stood out for me. Getting to play Warsaw and the run up, really, the Merthyr game and how that all went down, and the Billericay before that. The whole them 3 games for me was the highlight of my career at Sheffield.
Okay, so this next one, you've been mentioned by the other players that I've been interviewed as the funniest player on the team. Would you say that you are yourself, or is there anyone else that you think also can have that title?
Look, I can't really say myself, but do you know what? Bill's got a bit. Billy Bennett, he's pretty funny. I'll say Bill. I'll go Bill.
Okay, and now we're looking at like match days now. What's the best part about a match day for you?
For me, it's do you know what? It's the whole lot, really. I love getting to the ground early, sort of just preparing myself for the game and stuff like that. And then when all the boys get here, it's, do you know, you have a little bit of banter with the boys before, but as soon as you get out, it's like business time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's focused and everything like that, and then you get in and have all the prep and all that sort of stuff. So it's just the whole lot, really. I mean, obviously, if you win, it's a lot better. But yeah, I love the whole experience of match day. It's great.
And at a match day, how does it feel to have such strong support from the fans, not only here but also like at away games as well?
Yeah, it's great. Like, honestly, I know it's a little bit of a cliche to say, but they genuinely do get us over lines in some games. Like just the other week, for example, when we played, who did we play? Jersey, 1-1, and like 90th minute we go and grab one. Do you know what I mean? So it genuinely does help us push. Like, it gets us over lines in some games. It's great.
It's so good to be in the atmosphere as well, because you can just tell that everyone's like rooting for everyone.
Yeah. It is great. Like, whether we win, draw, or lose, they've always got our back. So it is a nice feeling to sort of have that support behind you, because I know a lot of clubs don't. So yeah, it's great, especially when you get so much going away and that. Sometimes it's harder, and yeah, no, it's really good.
Is there anything you do to get ready for a match, like before, or maybe is there something you do after? You do it religiously?
Yeah, so I always get the same pre-match every single game, no matter whether it's home, away. Like, I will always get the same pre-match. I used to have quite a lot. Like, genuinely, I used to wear certain socks and certain pads, and I had to have the pads on the right way and all that sort of stuff. But no, got too much in the end. So I literally just have the same pre-match every game.
And how do you work together as a team? Because we see it brilliantly throughout the games and match day, but in training, like, how does it feel, and like, what do you do to just make sure that you're a team, you're ready? Yeah,
so obviously the gaffer puts on certain drills and stuff like that, and he sort of focuses on training around the opponents we're playing, whether it be Tuesday or the Saturday. So we'll focus very much on what team we're playing. So everyone sort of half knows what they're doing during the game, what sort of tactics we're going to be playing, what formations, sets, all that sort of stuff. So we all sort of know what we're doing before we even get out there. So that obviously helps a lot. But do you know what? It also helps with the boys in there. It's a great dressing room. Like, there's like no bad eggs. Everyone's in it for the same reason. So everyone just wants to win. Everyone wants to do well. So that really helps as well.
And the next question is, it can be the same answer for both, but when you were growing up, did you have a football inspiration, and is it the same now? Do you have a different football inspiration now?
Do you know what? When I was growing up, I didn't really have an inspiration, but there was a moment where it was England against Argentina, 98 World Cup, when Owen scored that goal, where he ran it from the halfway line and buried it top corner. I remember, for me, I thought, do you know what? That's what I want to be. Obviously, I've never quite got there, but I would have like that was the thing for me. I mean, he's not so much anymore, but he's long retired. But now I don't really have an inspiration. But like back in the day, that goal for me was the inspiration.
And if you weren't playing football here, what would you be doing? Like hobby-wise, job-wise, any ideas?
To be honest, I like to swing a few golf clubs. Like I don't really get to do it a lot because of family and just life, but that would be mine. I'd like to once I do retire. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be swinging a few golf bats around.
Okay, and just before we end, do you have any advice for anyone that's watching this, just about playing football, getting into football field, etc.?
Yeah, like if you're thinking about getting into it, I'd heavily advise. Like even if it doesn't matter what level of standard you are, it's like a team environment. Everyone's happy. Like everyone can sort of lift you up. Like I've been in places where I've been a bit down or whatever, and I've come training or match day or whatever, and the boys have lifted me up. So it's like a big family, and like especially if you're a young lad, get involved. And if you want to aspire to get to bigger and better things, don't take sort of sessions and that for granted. Like learn stuff, always learn stuff, constantly learn, because that'll only improve your game.
Brilliant. And just before we get your match prediction for Saturday, can you describe the club in one word? Now, I've had a few of these interviews now, and they've all said the similar things, so I'm very curious.
One word. I'd say family. Because, I'd say genuinely, because I've been here a lot of years now, and I've seen managers go through, I've seen players go through, I've seen boards go through, everyone, and I've seen the whole thing change around, and it's the same feeling no matter who it is, no matter who comes through the door, no matter what, it just seems like that the whole time. So I'll go family. And
finally, obviously we have a game coming up on Saturday. Can you give us our predictions for the game?
Oh, okay. Away at Deal, it's always tricky to go, so do you know what, I think we're on a bit of decent form. I'm going to go 2-1, Sheppy. I'm going to go 2-1.
Thank you so much for doing this interview. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm here with the next player. So just before we start, for those that are watching this, can you just give a quick introduction, who you are and what position you play here at Sheffield United?
Cool. So I'm Adam Molloy, and I play goalkeeper, or try to anyway.
What has been your highlight from this season at Sheffield so far?
I think the highlight so far is obviously we're off of the back of 2 clean sheets. So, we've built up a little bit of momentum recently. So, probably the highlight is just now, really. We're in a good form, and, we're not conceding goals, which is good.
Okay, next question, bit of a fun one. Who is the funniest player on the team and why?
I'd say the funniest player that we all laugh at would be Tyler. We call him the cat. So, it's good to make fun of Tyler, and he takes it well, which is good. So I'll probably we'll go with Tyler.
Okay. What is the best part about a match day? And it includes away games and also home games.
I'd say there's a couple of things. There's a good car school. So me, Bill, Archie, Tamas, we all go in the car together, and we have some good conversations in the car. And then, like anything, winning and sharing that experience with the fans and the players is probably the best thing. So, those 2 things.
And about supporters as well, how does it feel to have such strong support from supporters, not only here but also away games?
Yeah, it's massive for us. It's really good, and obviously they've stuck by us when we've had some bad performances or bad results. They're really good, really loyal, and it does make a difference, especially when we're away. And a lot of our away supporters, sometimes we bring just as many as the home team, so it does make a big difference. And to have a big numbers here, it really motivates us to go out and play well for them.
And when you're playing a game, is there anything you do before and after just to get ready?
I don't know. I like to have like a can of Pepsi Max in the car on the way up. I tend to put my left shin pad on before my right, maybe. But a couple of things like that.
And in training, because we can clearly see it in games, you all work amazingly well together. But in training, how do you maintain that? How do you all just work as a team then?
Yeah, I think all of us try and push each other to be better. The training sessions that are put on are really good. They're fun, engaging, but also, we go through some tactics and shape work. So it's a good combination of everything. And it's just, as a group, we try and set standards for everyone to abide by. And, we've got a few things after training, like worst trainer and stuff. So no one wants to get that award. So everyone's just pushing each other. And in the team as well, obviously we've got competition for places. So everyone needs to train well, otherwise, they won't be picked.
Okay, this is who is going to be your football inspiration. It can be from when you were younger. Has it changed, or do you have a new one now, or not so much anymore?
I think there's been a few. Obviously, being a goalkeeper, I've always looked to different goalkeepers. There's a few goalkeepers that I've really liked over the years. I think Iker Casillas is one of my favourite, where he's quite short as well, and I'm just about 6 foot, so similar height to him. So yeah, definitely him. I've really liked watching David De Gea through the years, and I wouldn't say he was an inspiration because he's similar age to me. But yeah, I've liked him throughout the years. But yeah, growing up, I watched Peter Schmeichel, David Seaman. So yeah, they were a couple of my inspirations. But yeah, certainly going forward now, I really like David De Gea. David Raya is good, Manuel Neuer. So just different goalkeepers from different teams that I like to watch.
Yeah, some strong goalkeepers there. If you weren't playing football here at Sheffield United, what would you be doing? Do you have like a hobby that you would maybe do more, or maybe looking at like a different job role that you think, yeah, I'll do that?
Yeah, I mean, I play every single sport under the sun. As some of the boys will probably tell you, I'm really good at paddle, so I'll probably be playing that more. Or again, I play off 4 at golf, so I'll probably be just playing more golf. So yeah, just doing some sports, keep me out of the house, just doing some sports.
And do you have any football advice for those that are watching and people just starting to get into like a career or a time in football?
Yeah, don't be a goalkeeper. Enjoy it is the main thing, and then also as well, you never know who's watching, so always make sure that you're giving your all, giving your best, because there could always be someone there who's from another team or from a particular professional team, or someone that knows someone who, if you do well, word travels fast. So always make sure you give a really good account of yourself, no matter what you're doing or what activity you're doing.
And just before we get your score prediction for the next game on Saturday, can you describe the club in one word? And if you can, why have you picked that word?
Well-run family club, I would say, would be what I'd go with. I know that's not one word, but we'll go with that. Yeah, some really good support, family focused first, got good youth academies, it's integrated well between the under-23s. So yeah, I'd go with that. Okay,
and finally, with the upcoming match on Saturday, can you give us your prediction, please?
Well, given that I used to play for Deal for the last 2 seasons, it's a tough one. They're a really good side, and obviously it's a really tough place to go. It's quite far to travel, and yeah, they're on good form and they're doing well in the league as well. So, look, I'd like to say, it'd be a positive result. So yeah, look, Sheppy to win, maybe 2-1 or 1-0. Let's go with that.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for this interview. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. All good?
Yes.